Hey guys and welcome back to Reddit Reader. I am Reader, and I read stories on Reddit, and today we are taking a look at r/TIFU.
TIFU by getting foot reflexology and finding a pain I never knew existed. So I, late 20s FTM, male, I'm literally typing this while a man works his painful wonders on my feet. I don't like my feet being touched normally, but my wife wanted a massage, so here we are getting the half-hour special. All is going well, pressure's good, enjoying the slow music attempting to put me in a catatonic state as he works on the arch of my foot. Then he starts working his thumb knuckle into my ankle with the elbow grease of someone trying to remove permanent marker from a whiteboard with water. Lord, what is this new pain you have decided I should experience? Like the good southern gentleman with neurotic tendencies that I am, I don't want to tell him less pressure please, so I telepathically beg him to just move on. He does not, he continues to torture me, so I decide to Google the foot reflexology charts. Well, turns out he's targeting an area that I as a transgender person tend to avoid thinking about. The uterus, prostate and the ovaries, gonads. Two of which I don't have and the other two which have shriveled up to the point of being equivalent to an appendix since I started hormones. Now I'm wondering if my uterus is attempting to kickstart its engine. TLDR. Foot reflexology doesn't give a fuck if you don't have the organs that the person giving you said reflexology thinks you have.
The text you just heard was from user WAITINGFORCHANGE53 and was posted in the r/TIFU subreddit.
TIFU by participating in an African American COVID vaccine focus group. So I got an email offering a paid survey regarding African American perception of the COVID vaccine, probably read. Certainly, because I'm black. I signed up not knowing it would be a Zoom. I thought it would be a questionnaire. I was on a Zoom call with people who prove the Karens come in all colors. A couple gems from this call. I don't want to get vaccinated because this disease is killing black people at the highest rate, so I don't trust the situation. I don't want to get vaccinated because it's all about money and the government is paying all of this money to itself for all of these vaccines. Because we've had the flu shot for a long time and the flu is still around. My brain melted at the stupidity for an entire hour. As someone who lost almost everything, people and opportunities, because this disease. I'm disgusted. I wish I could hit the undo button. TLDR. The SNL sketch was so accurate.
The text you just heard was from user Productiviboobs and was posted in the r/TIFU subreddit.
TIFU by booking the wrong flight dates. The buddy of mine has been planning his bachelor party in Jamaica for the past several months. I was on the fence the whole time as I didn't see the value of traveling to another country during lockdown, but he found an amazing Airbnb which finally sold me about a week before the trip. In my usual ad fashion, I chose to book my tickets while multitasking at work. But I was booked up, locked in for a vacation day at work, and ready for an unforgettable weekend. I woke up earlier than usual to make my morning flight. After commuting all the way to the airport, I was stymied by the boarding pass machine. I looked my name up and only found someone with the same name flying to a different state. I entered my confirmation number and was shocked to see that it was telling me it was too early to check in for my flight, as I was attempting to do this before the 24-hour window. I pull up the email and sure enough, I was booked for the following weekend. I stood in the helpline to try to salvage the trip, but by the time I got to the desk, the flight was already pulling out of the gate and there were no other flights that day. I had no choice but to reverse my commute back to my apartment in Nick. In a great irony, this trip took me through Jamaica, Queens. So I guess I did kind of go in the end. The LDR, I did not properly check my travel dates and ended up missing a great weekend because of it. Always make sure your flight is in fact for the day and time you think it is before going to the airport.
The text you just heard was from user Enjamin and was posted in the r/TIFU subreddit.
TIFU, Vegemite is death. TIFU by eat 'em too much Vegemite. I traveled to Australia just a few days ago, it's a great place, but I hadn't seen the multiple YouTube videos about Vegemite and how deadly it is, so me being a dumbass slapped some of that stuff on bread, like jam, thick and strong. I bit into it. There should be a measuring thing on the side of the jar to show good, mild, deadly. I died that day. Do not do it, put on a millimeter of Vegemite, no less than a millimeter. Thank you for reading about how I died. I have to add in a bunch more words, because this sub needs more than 750 characters to count as a post, so I hope this is enough. Never mind, it isn't. Please TIFU, let me share the deadliness of this. What even is it? A paste, a sauce. Come on, 37 more characters, 22 characters, TLDR. Vegemite is not good in big doses, don't do it.
The text you just heard was from user Zagady and was posted in the r/TIFU subreddit.
TIFU by realizing I have no filter. Backstory, 11 years ago I, 26F, got with this guy, let's call him Chad. What came after was messy AF and irrelevant here. When I got with my now husband, 29 meters, a year later I had to tell him cause I didn't know that they were sorta friends too. Smallish town bullshit. Anyway, last night I was at my friend's HOUSE, 25F, for quite few, and she introduced me to her NEIGHBOURS, 20 meters, GIRL, 19F. She mentioned a name, and I was like I know him, said name belonged to her family member. She then asked if I knew Chad. My friends know the full story about Chad, and what came after, there isn't much that's off limits in our conversations. Hubs obviously knows too, my response was to bluntly say yeah I slept with Chad once. Only for her to go you slept with my older brother. I should have just said, yeah I know him too, but I didn't think before I started talking. I apparently have zero filter. Something I never realized before. The LDR TIFU by telling someone I just met yesterday, I slept with her brother 11 years ago, without knowing they were brother and sister cause my think before you speak filter is broken.
The text you just heard was from user apprehensive WORTH81 and was posted in the r/TIFU subreddit. That's it for this video. I am Reddit reader and I read Reddit. In this video we read r TIFU. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a good day.